Here's a cinematic. A quiet wind whispers across a frozen meadow, scattering faint sparks of sunlight over damp earth. Amid the muted greens and browns, something glimmers. Tiny, round, orange forms clinging to fur, almost alive. They pulse in the light, clustered along a Labrador's coat, transforming a familiar animal into something otherworldly. No one taught this dog to wear these stones. Yet here it is, like a living sculpture, a puzzle that defies what we expect from nature. What are these pebbles? How did they form? And why has no one noticed them before now? We begin in the quiet extremes of the Labrador's world, a backyard garden turned microcosm of mystery. The stones themselves are small, no larger than a fingernail, but they are astonishing in number and texture. In extreme conditions, damp, nutrient-rich soil, the dog's coat becomes a canvas for something completely alien. Scientists hypothesize these formations are mineralized deposits, possibly influenced by fungi or bacteria that thrive in living fur. The Labrador becomes a walking ecosystem, carrying life on life. Yet the mechanism is unclear. How do living organisms choose a moving host? And why these stones, rather than any other shape, any other color? What environmental signal triggers this remarkable adaptation? As we zoom closer, the stones are no longer static. They shift slightly as the dog moves, like sediment settling in a shallow stream. Some speculate that these pebbles offer protection, a living armor that deters parasites or predators. Here, adaptation and accident blur. Nature has a history of turning the familiar into the strange. Deep-sea creatures with translucent skin, desert lizards with glassy scales. This Labrador, adorned in orange, suggests that even terrestrial mammals can host microenvironments that mimic entirely alien biology. Still, the mystery deepens. Why does only this Labrador carry such formations? Other dogs pass through the same garden, yet their coats remain unadorned. Something subtle, invisible, perhaps even chemical governs this phenomenon, and we have yet to decode it. We move closer, almost beneath the surface. Between the pebbles, tiny organisms emerge under a microscope, filaments of life, delicate and thriving. Each one seems to interact with the stones, as if the pebbles themselves are part of a miniature ecosystem. It's a reminder that even the spaces we think we know, the backyard, the coat of a pet, can conceal entire worlds. Just as the ocean depths hide bioluminescent cities of life, or rainforests conceal symbiotic networks of color and form, this Labrador's fur may be a window into an undiscovered corner of biology. And yet, we can't see it all. Every revelation leads to another question. How long can this delicate balance survive? What happens when the host moves or the environment shifts? Scientists still don't know. The dog shakes, and the orange pebbles scatter like tiny suns into the grass. Some settle back onto the fur. Others drift away. Each movement, each interaction, is a microcosm of chance and adaptation. We realize we've been watching not just a dog, but a phenomenon, a living nexus where biology, chemistry, and environment intersect in ways we barely comprehend. It challenges assumptions about how life can adapt, survive, and even thrive in unexpected niches. And as with many of nature's marvels, the deeper we look, the more the mystery unfolds. We may never fully understand why these stones appear, or why this Labrador alone hosts them. We step back, letting the camera pull away. The Labrador runs into the fading light, its orange-adorned coat glimmering like fire against the green. From this distance, it's easy to forget the peculiar, intricate life it carries on its fur. In a vast, almost infinite world, a backyard, a dog, and a handful of orange pebbles remind us of how little we truly know. Beneath familiar surfaces, entire universes await discovery. The world is stranger, more beautiful, and more mysterious than we dare imagine. For this script with detailed cinematic cues and a keyword list for B-roll, so you can generate the visuals for YouTube directly. Do you want me to do that next?